All right, time for a beer and a little bit of MSQ before dinner. Let's see, we got Yingling Oktoberfest. Nice. So where did I leave off? Oh yeah, we were going to attack Garlemald, right? And then got in there, took care of business, snuck into the base with Thancred, and he like blew up a bunch of Magitech ships and stuff. Then we went and fought, and we got this, and we started looking and found some survivors, tried to help them out, and the girls died, which was messed up. And then we got caught by one group of Garmaldians or whatever they're called. That's terrible. I really should. It's just escaping me right now. But anyway, so, and then their general like just took himself out after we kind of took away their ability to attack us. So now we're teaming up with them to figure out what's going on in the city. So let's see. So we're going to survey a few locations and deal with any enemies that appear. Let's go see what happens. I'm really digging this Yingling Oktoberfest. It's good stuff. Oh man, one of those days. Oh, we got an unlocked quest up here. I wonder if it's a ether current or something. Let's see what she's got. Yep, we'll take that. Excuse me, sir. Have you seen a little boy with hair a similar shade to mine? He's my son, and I can't find him anywhere. It all started when I told him we ought to seek refuge in your encampment. And he started wailing and sobbing like I'd never seen. The next thing I knew, he was running hell for leather goodness knows where. I've never heard that expression. I mean, is it a game thing, or is it just something I haven't? Anyway. I'm worried he may have left the station altogether, and the streets above are rife with danger. Please, could you find him for me? Oh, you will? Bless your heart. I know my son. He's probably tried to return to our house to the north of Palatium Novum. Try there first, before anywhere. He'll be easy to recognize, I should think, what with the color of his hair and all. Not many blue hairs running around. That's azure, right? Blue. Let's see. Yep, blue. Alright. Let's go do this.
Here's the yo-yo, Daddy.
Oh, you found your yo-yo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here, you can play. Ooh, you're streaming.
I am.
Yay! Hi! Yay!
Haven't done this in a long time.
I know, and the people who are...
And nobody's watching, so...
I know, but...
That's okay, though.
I know. But...
Maybe someday I'll be a cool streamer.
Are you sure that no one's watching?
Nobody's watching, I don't think.
Oh.
See, you press this and it refreshes the chat, and... Yeah, there's nobody watching. It's all good.
But you're not recording streaming, so it ends like...
Sure I am.
Oh, wait, so it records too? So you record it, but like it's... What I mean is like you can't...
I'm running into...
What I mean is like streaming is in real life, so is in like real time. So, I mean, like, can other people watch it even after it's done?
Yeah, I think they will be able to. Because I send it to YouTube as well.
Hmm.
There's the azure-haired boy that we're looking for. Alright, let's see. What's going on? Okay, there we go. Another block street. Who are you? Blah blah diddy blah 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 blah. Mother sent you? Tell her I won't go to the enemy's camp. I'm going home. That little goofball.
Brat.
The boy with the sky blue hair has made good his escape. You had best resume your search for this obstreperous youth. I don't even know what that word is.
Alexa, what does obstreperous mean?
Aw, man.
Strippers is a form of the noun stripper, which is usually defined as a person who strips.
Alexa, stop. Okay, well, bye, Dad.
Bye. Alright, let me go find this kid. That's what I get for standing in the fire. Or the lightning, as it were. Stop following me. Once again, the boy with the sky blue hair has taken flight and will likely be looking over his shoulder for signs of trouble from now on. With a weary sigh, you resume the hunt. Follow the boy from a safe distance. The objective will end in failure if you are noticed, or if you fall too far behind. Blah blah, fail to complete the objective, something, something. Dumb kid. I'm gonna end up failing this one. Because of the stinking aggro. Oh wait, there he is. How'd the kid see me? Oh well. Let's go back and do this again. Yes. But they don't attack the kid? Oh, come on. That kid. Man. This is getting old. Bye-bye, mister. Excuse me. Stop following me, blah 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 blah. Gasp. Perhaps I lost him. Nope, kid, nobody's here. Keep going. This can't be. Oh, he was right there the whole time. Okay. Found the kid. No, our home. It was right here. You again? Leave me alone. I'm staying here to build a new house, bigger and better than the old one. The child has escaped your grasp yet again, though this may be construed as a particularly tiresome endeavor. Remember that he is only a child and knows no better. You should find him before he comes to harm. Yeah, okay. Boom. Now I gotta kill this thing. Get this guy. Me aid him. Why do you care so much? We're enemies, remember? Why are you trying to help me? How would your mother feel? I don't care what you say. We don't need your help. But Mother's worried. I should go back to the station. Oh. Can I sneak under here? Look at that. La da 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 da. All this for an ether current. I don't want to kill that thing right now. I want to get back on my MSQ. This is a side quest, homie. I was wondering when I would see you again. I'm happy to report my son has returned. Poor creature, you should have seen him. Tears pouring down his little cheeks, crying his apologies to me. I know that you were the one who found him, though he didn't mention a word of it to me. I almost couldn't believe my ears when he said he wouldn't mind moving to your camp. He was dead against it only hours ago. What could have happened, I wonder? What? He was attacked? By that horrid Magitech, you say? Goodness, that must have been quite a shock for my little man. Thank you for coming to his rescue. There is a salutary lesson to be gained from all this, though, one that I hope he retains. Do not scorn a proffered hand when one is in need, whether that hand be friend or foes. At any rate, I thank you for finding him. It's not much, but please, I insist. Some XP, 1,000 gil, and an ether current. I'll take it. Oh, I guess I should talk to this guy real quick. I never use the porters, but whatever. Alright, now it's time to go finish this other strange bedfellows. Survey the designated locations and deal with any enemies that appear. Alright. Let's go do that. I don't want to fight those things right now. I'm already like, what? 2 levels above this quest. There it is. Man, the sound design is really, really nice. I guess these headphones are pretty good. They're cheap though. Alright, next area. Let's see. I think I should probably get a different mount. It feels weird to be flying around on a dragon. Let me get my car instead. I really wish mounts were account wide. That'd be nice. Get him. Sock him. What the heck happened to my target? What is going on? Did I lose my connection or something? What's going on here? It just died. Dude, that's alright. Weird. Are you kidding me? What the heck is going on here? Is this quest bugged or something? Right before I kill these guys, they just... Maybe I have to use this thing. Ah, that's what it was. Serially treated chain capable of binding. Okay. Whatever. I don't even know what that's about. I must have missed something. Bum, bum, bum. Jotun. You see no threats on the path ahead. Except for that guy standing right there. Alright. Dude, why are you attacking me? So cute. Let me survey. see what I'm fighting now. Pardon me. Oh, is it time to use the chain again? Now it is. Alright. Speak with Thancred. Let's go find Thancred. He'll appreciate my car. There's Thancred. Come on, dude. Thank you. Alright. Ah, there you are. As expected, I ran into a few beasts who went down without much of a fight. The tempered proved somewhat troublesome, but those chains should keep them under control until our allies take them into custody. With that taken care of, I'm to gather a few supplies and then return to the station. While I see to that, would you mind apprising Lucio of our progress? As it happens, I have some rather pertinent information from our recent scouting forays, but I'll save that for later. First things first and all that. Alright. Now let's go talk to, what's her name? Lucia. What's up? Oh, she's right there. Wow, that was close. Alright, cool. There she is. Alright. Ah, I was informed of Quintus's suicide. It must have come as a great shock to his men, I'd say. What of the refugees? I'm told some were receptive to our proposal, but I would hear your account, your first-hand account. Blah blah blah, yada yada yada. That so many did not hesitate to accept proves how desperate their situation has become. We'll do our best to make them feel welcome. The troops who participated in the ambush are no exception. They will be afforded the same treatment as any other refugees, perfidy notwithstanding. After all, even if I wanted to make an example of them, there's no one left to learn from it. We will tell our allies that these soldiers were acting under the direct orders of their legatus, and that following his suicide, they offered a full and unconditional surrender. Perhaps Quintus thought that, had he lived, he would be tried as a war criminal, and his men punished with him. Perhaps, by taking his own life, he hoped to absolve them of any culpability. Or perhaps, like too many others, he was a true believer to the end. Who can say? I didn't know the man or his heart. His reasons, noble or otherwise, died with him, and it falls to us to clean up the mess. That was messed up. What did I get? Oh, some headgear? Let's see. Alright. Fix it. Yep. Wonder what it looks like. Just like a crown thing. That's alright. I don't mind that. Just the big goofy helmets that I don't like. We'll keep that one. In from the cold. Lucia has further news for you. I assume you're curious about how matters have progressed here in your absence. Quite well, as it happens. Now that we've procured ceruleum from Tapper's Den, you're welcome. The recently repaired heaters can provide much needed warmth. Furthermore, we've prepared sufficient food for everyone. Those from Tertium shall find a hot meal waiting upon their arrival. There's one for you, so go ahead and get some well-earned rest. I believe that we're capable of wielding a ladle or two without your assistance. On your way, might I ask you to seek out Ishtola? She was but recently attending to the wounded, but she's meant to be taking a rest herself. See that she is. Right, let me go fuss at Ishtola. And we got a couple more unlocks here. I wonder if it's more ether currents. Let's see. Yep, here's one. And a bracelet. I'll take that one. I've seen you before. In Tertium, yes, I was part of the first group transferred here. But there's someone I'm trying to find. A small boy, red hair. Have you seen him? He's probably still refusing to budge. Oh, my apologies. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Gala, 1st Legion. I've been doing what I can for the refugees, though I suppose I'm one myself. You see, I've always tried to help those in need. Some call me a busybody. In fact, before joining the military, I was a member of the Vigiles Urbani, and it was our duty to keep the citizenry safe. Old habits die hard, though, which is why I'm determined to look after that lad. He's been separated from his parents in the chaos, but he won't leave the station without them. Thing is, that's no place for a child his age to be fending for himself. You've seen the conditions there. He needs food and warmth, which you and yours have been kind enough to offer. I should go back to the station to try persuading him to join your camp. Could I trouble you to accompany me? It'll do him good to see you're not the monsters he probably thinks you are. Thank you. Well then, no time like the present. Alright, well, I'll get busy with that in just a minute. No, I don't need that right now. Let me go check into this other one. Commissary officer. The commissary officer has her hands full and is in need of an extra pair. Well, well, now here's a sight that warms the heart. I never thought I'd have the honor to meet a hero of your pedigree, let alone beg for your aid. You see, I've got a shipment of supplies to send down to Tapper's Den, and having someone who knows the lay of the land by my side would go a long way to ensure its safe delivery. I'll defend it myself, but I have to carry the bloody thing. If you'd be so kind as to escort me, I assure you I'll make it worth your while. Well then, I'll be waiting outside the gates of the camp. Come meet me when you're ready, but don't take too long. Monsters abound in these parts. Alright. Let's talk to Y'shtola. Yes, I've been taking proper breaks and imbibing sufficient water. But what of the Warrior of Light? You and the twins have an established history of reckless disregard for your own well-being. Well, I'm imbibing something else, so. We're all fortunate that none of you landed yourselves in my care. I've already quite enough to deal with, between the tempered and the first wounded. Alas, though I can mend their bodies, the toll their experience have taken on their hearts and minds is another matter altogether. For their sakes we mustn't waver, but nor must we rush ahead in eagerness to see the day won, and in so doing invite disaster. Upon settling down for supper, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside... Okay. Yeah, I'm not doing that right now. I'm gonna go knock out these other ones. I'm gonna go do these escort quests real quick, and then I'll come back and watch cutscenes. Let's see, we got somebody in chat. Who's there? Oh, a couple. Another TV viewer? How's it going? There you are. I knew you'd have the heart to help a soul in need. The commissary officer is now accompanying you. Keep her at your side in order to proceed with quest objectives, blah blah blah. Okay. Let me help the commissary officer. So what do I guess I go up here and I talk to her? And these little chat bubble things? Okay. Discuss. It'll be some time yet before we've mapped the entirety of this vast expanse. It stretches north as far as the eye can see, unhospitable to even the hardiest of explorers. It's a wonder that the Garleans survived at all, let alone went on to form the Empire. Seeing the Magna Glacies with my own eyes, however, I've gained some understanding of their disposition. I don't understand. Alright. Oh, my friends aren't going to believe who's protecting me. I'll be telling this story when I'm in my cups for moons to come. Alright. Let's go to the next one then. This is only hearsay, but I've been told those masses are formed when ceruleum bursts forth from the earth and comes into contact with the surrounding water, freezing instantly and capturing that moment of violence forevermore. The water mixed in it prevents the ceruleum from being set aflame, so we can't use it as fuel without refinement. The amount of ceruleum you get after all that work is barely worth the trouble. Pure ceruleum is wrested straight from the earth. That's what those rigs you see off in the distance are doing, or so I've heard. Alright, is that all? Okay. Oops. Wrong button. Here we are, safe and sound. I couldn't have done it without you, my friend. Now all that's left is to deliver the goods. Let's enter those caves and get some shelter from these freezing winds, eh? All right. Let's do that. Well, the goods have been safely delivered, but I'm afraid I have one more task to beg of you. Of course, I'd do it myself if I could, but I'm afraid this calls for someone with skills that I lack. You're not obligated to help me again, but seeing as you're already here, maybe you won't mind hearing me out. Alright. What do I get for this? Oh, an earring. Alright. So you found it within your heart to help an old friend once again, eh? Rest assured I won't soon forget your generosity. Now on to the matter at hand. The people here have told me about the Magitech weaponry stalking the frozen tundra. With no pilots to guide them, they unleash their fury upon whosoever is unfortunate enough to cross their path. Several of the refugees attempted to combat the threat using a few abandoned suits of Magitech armor, but they were soon overwhelmed. It's not often you see Magitech turn on Magitech, but not much surprises me these days. Luckily, no one was killed during that incident, but the mindless machines are still out there, primed and ready for their next target. That's where you come in. The stories say you're a demon in Magitech armor. Well, and I reckon you'd reduce those things into piles of scrap before I even felt the chill in my fingertips. Like I said before, I'd do it myself, but seeing as how I've never even ridden in a suit of armor, I'd just be buying myself a ticket to an early grave. Rest assured, however, that I'll do my best to learn from your example. Any road, there's a suit waiting for us outside. I'll go ahead and ready it for you. Don't leave me waiting out in the cold for too long. Okay. Let's do it. Get my pewter earring or whatever. Is it up there? Where's it at? Oh. Well, she's as ready as she'll ever be. I don't think I need to tell you this, but make sure not to bring those things near the cave. I'll stand watch from here to make sure all goes to plan. Stay safe out there, friend. Alright. Like, seriously? It doesn't even let me fight these things? This is dumb. Alright, guess I'm gonna get out and fight him. This is dumb. go on back and get my suit of armor again. It's kind of ridiculous. Seriously. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. Let's do this. I've ready. Okay, yeah. Let's do the armor. Get this over with. Wow, this thing stinks. Or I guess I do. Alright. That's one area down. Where's the next one? There. Gotta go around everything because apparently Magitech armor doesn't hurt beasts for this quest. Kinda silly. Alright, more of these guys. Alright. Go find this dude. Get my earring. There you are, safe and sound. See, I knew you'd make quick work of those heaps of metal. Doubtless they were used to deadly effect when the Garleans waged war amongst themselves. In order to ensure they fired upon their own countrymen, they were made to destroy anything that came within their sights, apparently except animals. The fact that they're causing trouble this far out is distressing indeed. I must warn my superiors upon my return. For that, however, there's one more task. Oh gosh. I fear I might be imposing overmuch, but you have my word that this is the last one. Alright. Okay, I'm done. Let's see, what is he? Yeah, I'm not doing this one. I gotta get back on task. Let me go help this other person. Get that other ether current. Oh my goodness. My mount is so slow out here. So, like, without my little ether compass, how am I supposed to find the ether currents anymore? Alright, I apologize if anybody's watching me eat, but it is dinner time. And my bride was nice enough to bring me a bowl of what I like to call beefaroni corn. Apparently, somebody else named it hot dish, but we renamed it when we got the recipe. And I just called it what it was, beefaroni corn. There she is. All right. If my prediction is correct, he should still be around here. His name's Volusus, but most know him better for his scarlet locks. Considering how reluctant he is to leave, I doubt he'd answer if we tried calling out for him. Would you mind helping me look? Oh, all right. Red-haired kid. There he is. All right. Who are you? Excuse me. All right. Sorry about that. Volusus, we've been looking everywhere for you. Still refusing to join everyone at the other camp, I see. I'm not going anywhere, not without Mom and Dad. Don't you see? It's for your own good. Yeah. I know you came here with Yillis, didn't you? Please, you've got to listen to me. Mom and Dad are alive. I know they are. No one's saying they aren't. Sorry to burden you, but I have a feeling he'll be more cooperative once he's got this off his chest. Hear him out, would you? Yeah, okay, sure. Okay, yeah, not doing this one either. Time to move on with the MSQ. I should be able to go to the other camp. Camp Broken Glass? Yeah, that's what it was. One more second. Alright. Now, it's time for some cutscenes, I think. Let's see what happens here. Yes, yes. You and the twins establish history of reckless disc. Yeah. Quite enough to deal with. Blah, blah, blah. We already read this. Okay, we're gonna settle down for supper now, which is what I'm doing anyway. So that's kind of cool. Let's settle down for a restful supper. Good timing.
Is that all of them?
The last of those who agreed to join us, yes.
We left heaters and provisions for those who wish to stay behind. They won't last forever, but hopefully they'll last long enough.
For now, I think everyone's over rest. We'll see to those in need of medicine, so take the others with you and get yourselves some hot soup.
Hot soup. Could he be coming to some realization that, like, Eorzeans are not bad? I wonder.
Warmth. At last. Marvelous, isn't it? All thanks to the resourceful machinists of Ishgard, I might add. On their behalf, I bid you warm yourself to your heart's content.
Hold on. Your people might have scribbled a few things on a piece of parchment, but it was our Minson Smiths that put the bloody things together.
I like that dude.
Well, be that as it may, we single-handedly got the interior heating up and running again, didn't we?
The hells you did! We were there every step of the way.
We? You barely raised a finger to help, you ale-sodden reprobate.
Did a damn sight more than you lily-livered bilge rat.
It sounds like what my two boys are doing in the other room. Not quite as colorful language, though.
At ease, man. There's nothing funny in it. I'm from Almeida, but was a conscript until recently. Used to eat this with the officers.
Apparently, it's adapted from a steppe recipe. This is my first time trying it, and I have to say, it's not half bad.
It's a bit too flavorful for my liking.
Perhaps compared to what you're used to.
It's the little things that make life worth living, don't you think?
Oh, he's straight up losing it. That's kind of nice. Getting me all emotional.
I know this is not a dream, and yet... I felt the same way at the Dragon Song War's end. Every morning I would step outside and need to be reminded that it wasn't my imagination, that my world had been forever changed. And just as I had grown accustomed to the idea, again you change my world in ways I never thought possible. Were it not for you and your fellow scions, The rifts between man and dragon and myriad tribes might never have been bridged. The Grand Company of Eorzea. The Ilsabard contingent. We owe it all to you. We've shed many tears in recent days, of pain and sorrow, triumph and joy. I much prefer the latter.
We don't often have the luxury of choice.
We can but do our utmost to unite these disparate peoples and lead them to victory.
It is a remarkable achievement. Everything that I and the Populares had hoped for, and more.
Would that it had come sooner.
Indeed. Too many are not here to see it. And yet, there is a warmth in my breast, as if they still share in this moment.
Yes, I know what you mean. On a night like tonight, the wind and cold seem to pass me by.
Oh, that's that flower I got in Charlian. It's so long ago, I totally forgot about that, though. I don't remember what that was about. Uh-oh. Crystal radio. Another roar?
Emperor Varus?
What?
They are being tempered. The talismans. Quickly!
Oh, crud.
Save me, brave hero! Ahem. My lord has requested your presence, and I would hate to disappoint him.
Oh, that dude. What the heck? Oh, man. And Daniel.
The experiment was a success, but I fear our time is short. I shall begin the preparations.
Now, it is time for you to awaken. Good morrow to you. Here, have a taste before it gets cold. Oh, but be sure to remove your helmet. Take a moment, too, to familiarize yourself with that Borrowed flesh.
What? Who am I? Oh, what?
So, how does it feel? I, for one, find those first moments within a new body to be most refreshing. We had a Magitech engineer by the name of Alice to thank for this method of soul extraction. I believe the two of you met briefly in Alamigo. His was a rather sticky end, wasn't it? Thankfully, he was thoughtful enough to leave behind his mind jack technology.
Mind jack?
Of making some improvements and selecting you as my esteemed test subject.
Dude. Let's see, give me back my body. This is... Yeah, this is such a pain in the arse. Definitely.
Come now. To us Asians, it is no different from trying on new clothes. Why not make the most of it by partaking in this fine cuisine?
Dude.
I must say, I have gone to great lengths to reunite you with my lord. When I discovered that his friend was in this neck of the woods, I suggested inviting you over for dinner. He never deigned to respond, but I took his silence as a resounding yes. Oh my! Daddy is pleased his grumpy little boy has finally found his playmate.
Daddy. What the heck is going on?
Exposition is in order.
Indeed.
The Garlean Empire has long outlawed all forms of religion. No gods to worship, no risk of summoning. Brilliantly simple. But people being people must turn to something or someone in their hour of need. Who then? Why, His Radiance the Emperor, of course. As you have observed firsthand, Garlemald has seen better days. The legendary Solasos Galvus, dead. Provinces near and far in open rebellion. Our bold new emperor assassinated. And that last one even sparked a civil war. What rotten luck. The people crying out for salvation. Their earnest pleas, one might even call them prayers, a supplication united for the Empire to reclaim her former glory. And so their will did manifest, channeled through the corpse of none other than Emperor Varus himself. And lo, the Savior was born, the embodiment of the Garlean spirit, their anima. It calls to its subjects, compelling them to take up arms and fight. And just as the wealth and power gravitate towards the Empire's capital, so too does ether from every corner of the globe. The towers with which you and your allies have been so preoccupied were created as an extension of Anima itself. An ingenious design.
All right.
Would you not agree, my lord?
A lot going on here. I'm trying to figure it all out. Does that dude even talk anymore?
Does the pursuit of prey you have bested before excite you?
Wow. That's
Of
messed
course
up.
not. Absent the challenge, the thrill, your prize is a hollow victory. Butchery. Perhaps you think that to be the extent of my promise. I have no doubt fallen in your estimation since Alamigo. Fair enough. But do not let your disdain deprive us, of an opportunity to craft an even more majestic moment of euphoria.
Huh.
I have been honing my craft as I set the stage for our reunion.
Oh, we're gonna fight.
Wheresoever there is suffering and despair, you appear to fulfill your duty as defender of this star. The chaos and destruction that my hordes have wrought are my gifts to you alone.
Oh, that's my friend. All these friends.
At a loss for words? No matter. As you will learn, I have only just begun.
Oh, will you not finish your meal?
There is only one thing that can sate my hunger, and it would seem my friend has lost his appetite. I hoped this display of civility might prove an entertaining diversion, but clearly we are above such pretensions.
What the heck? Am I gonna fight him as a random soldier?
Was in the possession of the Asio. I too claimed another's as my own. It was an enlightening experience to fight in an unfamiliar world. Flaws and failings in my technique were plain to see. Whence rises one's strength? The flesh? The soul? Perhaps you should like to discover the answer for yourself.
Think I have flaws? My body's on the throne.
Or together.
I'm gonna fight me. That's crazy. Oh man.
Oh dear! Whatever would happen if my lord were to greet your friends as you? I shudder to imagine what carnage it would wreak. We'd better hurry if we want to avert the bloodbath. You can thank me later for my generosity.
Dang.
There it is. Your camp, I believe. If I were to hazard a guess, I would say that you, the other you, is making his way there as we speak. Alas, this you will have to walk from here. Or run, if you can manage it. My lord would be cross if I made it too easy. Such ingratitude. I'd not squander this fighting chance. After all, you've obstacles enough to overcome. Right on cue.
Oh, dude.
Tempered soldiers, withstanding orders to kill those not sworn to anima. Under normal circumstances, you would make short work of them. But on this occasion, the odds are not so heavily stacked in your favor.
Man. Rando Garlean soldier. That's the word I was looking for earlier. Garlean. Duty calls. Commence battle. Alright. Let's do it. I have a total of 3. Alright.
Given your diminished capacity. Nevertheless, 'twould perhaps be prudent to keep to the shadows, scurrying about like a rodent.
All right. So I gotta sneak. I don't know which way I'm going. I guess this way. I don't really understand where I'm going. Oh, a medical kit. How do I do that? Okay. Where am I going? We're going there. Going there. Okay. I need to go this way. How the heck am I supposed to find... Buddy needs help. Alright, well I got the key. Okay. Where the heck am I supposed to find fuel? Oh, that dude's close. He didn't see me. 2 med kits. Another med kit. Something over there. Maybe that's it. Nope, that's it. Got another medical kit. That's good. He saw me. Almost back. Didn't I get the tank? Are you kidding me? Did I go all that way and didn't get the tank? You gotta be kidding me. There it is. Come on, man. Guess when I fought that dude, he dropped it. I didn't know. Okay. This is not gonna go well. Probably gonna have to cash it in right here. What? I'm gonna die here. Maybe not. Ooh. Just throw me a heal, dude. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die here. Whoa. 11 hit points. That's all I made it with. Whew. Did I make it? Unable to escape the blast, you begin to lose consciousness. Ready. That was close. You crawl to safety and regain consciousness. I gotta crawl to the camp. It's way the heck over there. This is crazy. There's no way. That's it?
It is a miracle we were able to restrain the Tempered without suffering casualties.
A welcome one. Arun, Senna, and the others have their hands full as it is. Thankfully, there are enough scales for everyone.
And what of Eulus? His symptoms were particularly severe.
They were, but others fared still worse, including some brought back from the Magna Glacius. As those in most desperate need take priority, it may be a while before he receives treatment. But rest assured that he will. In the meantime, we must find our missing friend. May the Fury guide you.
Don't find me.
Of all the bloody times for a disappearing act.
Right when the first wave struck, we'd be fools to think it a coincidence. But where even to begin the search? No one saw him leave in the chaos, and we've no trail to follow.
While I know full well he can handle himself, I worry all the same.
Ah, speak of the devil.
No. You use the right words.
Time to call off the search.
Case closed.
That's him. Over there.
Aye, 'twould appear so. Thou art struggling to perceive his presence?
I am. Perhaps, in the aftermath of the wave, there is some residual effect interfering with my faculties. But... Where have you been? We've been worried sick.
Now. All's well that ends well. Are you all right?
No. I'm not all right. I'm possessed.
Are you all right?
No.
Who are you?
Oh, man. Whoa! I was awesome right there. Yeah. well.
Sadly, that is all we have time for today. The effect has run its course, and back to your own bodies you must go. But where are my manners? You have all traveled so very far, and I've yet to pay my respects. Though in my defense, I was ill-prepared to receive so many uninvited guests. A handful of tempered soldiers to hamper your progress. Refugees to command your attention while I siphon the ceruleum from the shadows. Particularly effective,
That dude.
Charitable souls that you are, you bent over backwards to aid them, heedless of the delay, predictable to a fault. And so my plan approaches completion unhindered. Anima will soon have absorbed the requisite amount of ether, and then shall come the spectacle to end all spectacles. The eldest and most powerful primals will awaken, and all shall bear witness to the final days.
The gods themselves will be my meal. Your dear companions my dessert. Upon this world I'll feast, and death shall follow in my wake.
That dude.
All your hate, all your rage, you will render unto me.
For upon thy life's reel wind too many threads of fate, power, weal enmeshed with woe. More terrible still is the attrition wrought upon thy companions, as they are swept up in the storm of thine existence. Take heart and protect them well. They will be your strength and your salvation.
Huh.
Thank goodness. He's awake.
Is everyone all right?
Perfectly fine, yes. I hope the same can be said of you.
Well, you know.
Everything in working order? That's a relief. Oh, and before I forget, thanks for coming to our rescue.
Well, you're welcome.
Given recent events, I would be surprised if you weren't feeling a bit poorly. A hearty meal and a long rest would be my recommendation under normal circumstances, but these are anything but. If Van Daniel's boasts are to be believed, we must act quickly. Once you've blown away the cobwebs, we can discuss preparations for our assault on the Tower of Babel.
Time to go get him. You're certain you're well? Nothing out of place? No missing bits? Good, though I won't promise the same for Fandaniel and Xenos after I'm through with them. How much must these people suffer before they're satisfied? How many cruel, pointless tricks must they play? Prelude to the final days, or no, this ends now. Gateway of the Gods. Now that you've recovered, Lucia would have a word with you. Are you well enough to make your report? This anima was summoned with the corpse of Emperor Varus. Does their depravity know no bounds? It seems not. More to the point, we can surmise that wave of ether issued not from the Tower of Babel, but from the primal lurking within it. A primal whose cry rang rather more loudly in your ears than ours. If you were taken to the tower itself, then this proves beyond a shadow of a doubt that it is the beating heart of the Telophoroid's machinations. In which case, we have some highly relevant information. Yes. As many of you know, ever since we dispatched troops to free the Leviors, we've been developing a plan to infiltrate the tower. According to Thancred and his scouts, the main structure is lousy with tempered and enemy magitech. Furthermore, the road leading to it has collapsed, making it difficult to approach in numbers. Thus do we propose dividing our forces into two parties, one to distract and one to infiltrate. The diversionary force will be comprised of the Ishgardian, Gridanian, and Lomensan delegations. They will begin the construction of bridges to make the Telophoroi believe we are marching upon the tower. Meanwhile, the best suited of our Alamegan, Uldan, and Eastern comrades will use a different method of ingress. Look here. The facility marked in red is the Enceladium, a vast magitech manufactory, in ruins now, of course. But the freight tunnel connecting it to the erstwhile Imperial Palace remains intact. While the Telophoroid's attention is elsewhere, our infiltration force can use it to enter the tower undetected. Be aware, however, that the underground rail network remains very much operational. The Tempered are using it to bring supplies to the tower even now. If it can carry their materiel, it can carry us too, providing we sneak aboard unseen. The Scions will lead the infiltration party. Once inside, you must locate and dispatch Fandaniel and Xenos. I, Yullus, and so many others have lost so much to the Telophoroi, we shall ensure they lose no more. How quickly can we enact this plan? Fandaniel made it quite clear that haste is a priority. of paramount concern, even assuming he didn't name the tower Babel on a whim. In Amon's time, it meant Gateway of the Gods. Zande used it to refer to a void gate, but in this case, it almost certainly alludes to something altogether greater. The eldest and most powerful of primals. All the more reason to act now. The rest of the contingent is aware of the plan and are ready to move at a moment's notice. You are to proceed north to Forum Patents. Lisa's group will meet you there. As ever, we are grateful for your foresight. This is the moment we've been waiting for. Spare no effort in your preparations. Alright, that was fun. But I think I'm going to take a break now and finish this up some other time. So, might be back on later tonight. Might not be back on for a couple of days. We'll see. Got soccer practice with my boys tomorrow night, so I think I'm done for now. So, y'all have a good night. Bye.